Now Naomi's hair is clean and there is, oops, that was not supposed to happen. Hey guys, it's Kristen, and as you can tell right now, I am taking a photo shoot in this beautiful lake where I'm at my cottage. So I was actually taking a photo shoot with Naomi right here, and she slipped into the water. Basically what happened is I was over on these like boardwalk area over here by the boats, and there's like a little area in between each boat, and it's really like shaky. It's not very solid, and I had her posing on there, and I stepped away for like 2 seconds and she fell in the water. Her body is completely soaked. Her eyes are probably wet too because she went under, and she is just really, really wet right now. So I did get a few photos, but basically what I need to do now is clean her up, and so that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do in this video. Hey guys, so I'm back at my cottage here, and basically what I've done so far with Naomi is I just took off her clothing, and she has this towel here that I was using to kind of dry her off as we walked. So I'm probably going to wash both her swimsuit and this. But now I just need to clean her up and get everything sorted out, because as you can probably see if I hold her up here, she has seaweed and stuff in her hair, and it's really gross, and her body is like soaking wet. I can like wring it out. And also her face, she has like water in her eyes, and that is not good. So I guess to start, I'm just going to take off her head and wash her hair first of all. Also, depending on where you've dropped your doll and how wet she's gotten, in my case, she is soaking wet. So basically, if she's dropped in like a pool or something and your pool isn't that dirty, then you don't really have to worry about cleaning her quite as thoroughly. But since I dropped her in a lake and there's like fish pee and seaweed and like gross stuff in there, I'm going to be completely washing her. So now that I have her head off, I'm going to do two things. So the first thing that I noticed is that in here the stuffing is pretty much soaked. So I'm just going to take it all out, and I'm going to put it on a towel and just let it air dry, because I don't want any like mold or anything in here. So I'm just going to start off by removing all of this fluff, and I'm just going to put it on a towel and let it air dry for as long as it needs. So I think that I've gotten most of everything out of the body. It's really tricky to get it all out because it kind of goes into where the leg areas are and everything. But basically now she is taken apart, and you can see that this is really soaked, and her legs are also kind of dirty and gross. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to completely rinse this out because it smells like a fish. And I'm also going to rinse off her arms and just kind of wipe them with a cloth or something, just so that there is no more seawater in this. Also, I'm just using cold water for this because I don't want to burn or melt or mess up anything. Also, I forgot to mention before, when you do this, if you would like, you can take off the arms and legs. You can just attach all of the limbs and then wash the body if you don't want to get these wet again, but since it's just vinyl, it's not really that big of a deal for me. So yeah, and now basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to either set the body outside so that it can dry in the sun, or if you're kind of worried about your doll's arms and legs getting smushy or start to melt, then you can just leave them inside to air dry, but it might take a little bit longer. For me, since I'm probably going out again today, I'm just going to leave this inside so that it can dry and don't have to worry about it melting or anything like that. So the last part of the body and the part of the body that I was worrying about the most is the head. So while all of my stuff is drying, I'm just going to wash her hair, and I'm also going to clean her face. And it's just easier for me when the head isn't attached to the body to do this. So I'm just going to wash her hair first of all, and then I'm going to clean up her face and her skin and all of that. So basically what I did before though is I just kind of smushed her face, make sure that there's no water in her eyes, because that is the part that you want to worry about the most with these dolls, because there is a metal backing inside their eyes. Now that Naomi's hair is clean, I washed it. I didn't use any conditioner because I don't have any. I just used regular shampoo in her hair. It was just like a mild shampoo, and as you can tell, her hair looks much cleaner. And now I just also want to brush this out and then let it air. Hey guys, so it's the morning and I left everything out to dry overnight, including the doll's hair and everything. I didn't put it back on the doll's body because obviously the stuffing wasn't in there. And I'm pretty sure that everything is nice and dry now, so now all that I'm really going to do is just restuff the body, and then I can put the head back on. So here is Naomi, and she's looking so much cleaner and much nicer than she did when she was in the lake. And I'm really happy that she's okay because, as you guys do probably know, she is my newest doll, and I was like freaking out when she fell in the water. So I guess that all that I've really learned from this is, well, obviously don't keep your doll on a really shaky dock thingy because she's probably gonna fall in. And also just be careful with your dolls when you're around water because they could fall in at any time. And also if your doll does fall in, make sure that you do get a bunch of pictures because honestly, how often does your doll fall in the lake? Hopefully you guys don't encounter this misfortune, but if you do, just remember the things that I did in the video and hopefully they will help you. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!